Hello and welcome to another video. Today I got an exciting delivery. Prelude 2. So in this video I will do an unboxing, show you the new content and discuss a little bit what's in store. I know I'm quite late with this, but I was one of the unlucky backers and got my delivery literally today. So after quite a few weeks of waiting. But yeah, I'm still really hyped and yeah, let's hop right in. So right now you see the top of the box, and as you can see, the static arm for my cell phone with which I'm recording this is quite low over the package. So I'm probably just putting the package off screen, opening it, and then I will show the contents once they're outside. So right now opening the tapes, and it comes with a lot of bubble wrap, as expected. So let's get that out. And there we have the first goodie, Prelude 2, which I'm most hyped about. So basically I got all the new content. There's also, in the Kickstarter, included in the Kickstarter, there were also some promo cards that I already owned. So I didn't order those. But there are also a few new promo cards, and of course I got those as well. So let's open this and take a look inside. On the back you already see two cards that you might already be familiar with. Ecotech, I think that one was teased in the campaign, and then Space Lanes, I saw that one already when playing on Tabletop Simulator. So you have the little booklet that explains a few new things. Preludes with actions and effects. I don't know if that even needs to be explained. Required expansions, that's probably good to know. And then they also formulate that rule that they only laid out on BGG once, which is that when you cannot perform a prelude, maybe because it costs MC to do and you don't have the MC, then you just get 15 MC. So yeah, that's it. Pretty short booklet. And then we have new cards here. And more new cards. So that's basically all there is in Prelude 2. Let's just open this quickly. So as you can see, those are the new, I think, yeah, these are the new promo cards actually. You see that with this little black dot here that shows that these are promo cards and not actually Prelude 2 cards. But some of them combine expansions as well. So these are also pretty cool. Kaguya Tech, for example, is insane. Mars Nomads is a really fun card. And yeah, they have really cool effects. Solar Logistics, one of the most broken cards in the game in my opinion. But also some rather weak ones like St. Joseph. But yeah, I will definitely go over these cards in more detail in future videos. So this really is just an unboxing, so you can see what you can expect if you order this. But one caveat is that I don't think you get these promo cards if you just buy the retail version of Prelude 2. I think they were exclusive for the backers of the Kickstarter campaign, but you will get all of these cards. And I think at some later point they will drop these cards on the official Fricks Game store. So yeah, let's move on to the real Prelude 2 deck. How the heck do I open this in the most convenient way? I think up here is pretty easy. Yep. And there the new cards come. So Ecotech, we already saw that at the back of the box. There's quite a few new corps. So these 5 new corps come with Prelude 2. This one, for example, works with standard projects. This one with cards with no tags. This one can allow you to increase the temperature cheaply and give you a rebate on space events. This one's really interesting. It allows you to fund awards and milestones for free. And then Ecotech is basically a discounted version of Viral Enhancers. really interesting. And then we get quite a few new preludes, really interesting ones like Corridors of Power, which draws you an insane amount of cards over the course of a game if you do it right. Or Focused Organization, which is Mars you basically as a prelude, but even stronger. Yeah, really interesting stuff. And quite a few new preludes, especially quite a few that work together with Venus, which I think was needed because Venus was one of the weaker expansions. And then we get to new project cards, and also these are quite interesting. Again, some that work with Venus, some that work with other expansions, for example with colonies. Really cool stuff. I think most of the cards in this expansion are quite strong, but there are also weak ones, like Microgravity Nutrition I don't think is very good, or Soil Studies I also don't like that much. But there are others which are really good. So yeah, really cool stuff. That basically is Prelude 2 wrapped up. Let's take a look what is also in the box. So just pack away these cards. There's more bubble wrap. I can show you again. A lot of bubble wrap. And then we get this. This is the randomized Milestones and Awards expansion. So let's put away the box and see if we can open this. Where do they expect you to open this? Okay, down here. Alright, this is also really interesting. There was a fan-made expansion that did something similar already, and I own that one, but the fan-made expansion that I own didn't come with extra milestones. So this, even though I own the fan-made expansion, still has a lot of extra value. So that's why I ordered it. And of course, I also want to support the creators, and that's the best way, just order their stuff. Again, it comes with a little booklet, and all that one does is basically explain all the milestones and awards. Does it also say... Yeah, back here, that one I think is the weakness of the expansion. It says some goals benefit from the same strategy. Feel free to change goals until you have a set that all players agree on. I think this could have been done more neatly. There's one fan-made expansion where all the milestones and awards have little symbols on them as well that symbolize which strategy they focus on. So for example, Landlord and Mayor and Gardener would have the same symbol because they all work for ground game. And then there's a rule that not more than 2 of those with the same strategy can be randomly selected. So if you have 3 of them, you choose one randomly and exchange it for another one. And that just makes sure that you, just by going for a lot of greeneries, don't have such an easy time. And here in the official expansion, they just made that very lazily and said, well, if you don't agree on the milestones and awards, for example, you have Cultivator, Gardener, Landlord and Mayor, then just exchange one of them. But there's no real mechanic behind that. So I already criticized that in one of my previous videos, and I criticize it again. But I'm still hyped for the new expansion. So here we have the milestones and awards of the base game map. Here that is Hellas. Then we have the Elysium milestones and awards. And then, we have the milestones and awards of the 3 maps that were already released a while back on the Fricks Game Store as neoprene mats. And during the Kickstarter campaign, you were also able to buy them as the cardboard maps. So I don't know the name of all of these maps off the top of my head, but one of them, for example, is called Utopia Planitia, I think. And yeah, there's just 3 new maps basically, and these are the milestones and awards of those. So I already know those, but I haven't played with those maps that often. And then this one is truly new, because these, I think, belong to the new Mega map that I also ordered, which is just a larger version of the map, meaning you can place more tiles. And then it also has longer global parameters, so you have more temperature steps to do. more oxygen steps, and more oceans to place. And these milestones and awards go with that map. But with this expansion, you can randomize the milestones and awards. So you just pop these out of this card box, and then you can randomize. So you could say, I want Lobbyist, that milestone, from that new map. I want Spacefarer. And for example, I want Diversifier, and then let's say Terraformer and Maya. And that would be in your 5 milestones for that round. And you can do the same thing with the awards. So I really, really enjoy this expansion. I think it will be a great addition, and I look forward to playing with it. But let's see what else we have in store. Again, the box still includes quite a lot of bubble wrap. And while talking about milestones and awards, I was talking about the new mega map, and this one is it. It also comes with a few new greeneries and oceans, because again, you have more tiles to place, so you also need more tiles. And yeah, I ordered the new mega map as a neoprene mat. I think these are really convenient because they include everything for the expansions as well. So spots for the colonies, for the turmoil stuff, and so on. So yeah, here you can just pop out these tiles. So you have new city greenery tiles and new oceans. Let's put that aside. And then let's take a look at the map. Let's roll it out. So yeah, it's sadly a little bit too big for my cell phone screen, but you can already, so now the whole map is on screen at least, you can already make out that this map is much bigger than the base game map. It just has more spots to place tiles on. And this just correlates with having a longer game. And they said they wanted to make a map with longer parameters and more tiles to place, so that more players can enjoy the original Terraforming Mars experience. Because if you're playing with 4 or 5 players on the normal maps, the game becomes really, really rushy. And it just doesn't really feel like the original Terraforming Mars experience. But I just noticed something very, very interesting. If we take a look over here, this is the Venus parameter, basically. As I said, everything is printed on these neoprene mats, so you don't need any extensions to this. And you can see not only does it go to 33% now instead of only to 30%, there's also a new placement bonus, which is a colony at 16%. That's really interesting. And same goes for the other parameters. Here we have oxygen. The temperature bump has been moved from 8 to 11%, but to make up for that, at 7% we now have an extra card. And on the temperature scale over here, we have an extra plant prod. Really, really cool stuff. And then down here, I think, let me just compare. So these were the milestones and awards I thought would go with this map. And I think I was right. So landscaper, we have, oh, it's not on screen, sorry. So these are the milestones and awards I was just talking about earlier that I said would go with the new mega map, with Lobbyist as well. And I was right. So Lobbyist is here. We have Sponsor, which is here. We have Merchant, which is this one, Landscaper, and so on. So these are officially the milestones and awards of the new enlarged map. All right. So this map is called Amazonas Planitia. And let's put that aside because we can move on to the next content. And again, if we have a look at the box, there's still a lot of bubble wrap. And I think there's only one thing left in the box. Oh no, there's a little treat down here. Oh yeah, that's promo cards that I think I already own. But let's take a look at those. Maybe I can give those away because I already own them. But after that, after those promo cards, we only have one thing left, but it's a big thing. But let's take a look at these promo cards first. So this is 16 Psych. It's a promo card that has already been out for quite a while. And I think I own this one already. We have robot pollinators, we have supercapacitators, we have IC impactors, and we have directed heat usage. Yeah, so these are the 5 most recent promo cards, and I'm pretty sure I own all of them already. I will just look through my cards and see if that's truly the case. But if that's the case, then you can look forward to a small giveaway in the near future. I will give away all of these cards that I already own. Even if I'm still missing one, then I'll just take that one out. Let's say I don't own this one yet, then I'll give away these four. But we'll have to see. So I'll let you know on YouTube whether this giveaway is going on or not. But let's get to the last big piece of content, which is the Automa expansion. So this is the new solo expansion. This was developed by Nick Shaw and David Tursey. And these guys, supposedly, I have never heard of them because I'm not that much of a board game nerd, if you can believe it or not. But they are supposedly really, really good at designing solo gameplay. And they were tasked with designing a solo mode for Terraforming Mars, and they did just that. So let's unbox this and see what's inside. I mean, we already have a basic understanding of what is inside, but it's better to know for sure. For those that don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of solo board games. I just enjoy playing multiplayer more. But I thought I need all of the new content, so I ordered this one as well, and I will surely try it out at least once and see if it's for me or not. So, we have a new set of cards. And these cards, I'm quite sure, can only be used when playing with solo. So these are no new project cards or corporations or preludes or whatever. These are just supposed to be used in solo play. And yeah, I think they are basically action cards for the bot. At least this set. Basically, if I remember correctly, I don't have it off the top of my head again, but if I remember correctly, the bot has a chance of drawing regular cards and then doing actions based on those, or drawing some of these special action cards that then have a detailed description of what the bot should do. So this will just give the bot more options and more interesting effects. I will definitely make sure to make a video on Automa as well to explain all of this. Then we have corps that the bot will use. And it's basically the corps we already know, but with slightly different directions given on the corp itself. And the bot will use these to play. And as you can see, it includes a lot of corps, also corps introduced in the expansions. Yep, that's also new corps that we got with Prelude 2, like Ecotech. And then we have also directions what the bot should do on the new maps. I think, okay, these are the milestones. Okay, so the bot probably has a little bit different milestones because the bot doesn't really do what you do. It's just made so that the bot competes with you, but doesn't really do the same thing. But he can still snack away a milestone before you can. He can still destroy your plans. He can still place greeneries in cities and so on. All right, then we have a few new cubes. Not quite sure what these are supposed to do, but definitely we will learn about that in the booklet down here. We have a new tile. I think that has to do with one of the action cards that the bot has. We have this, which is, I think, an organizer for the new cards. We have these little Ziploc bags that we can put the tiles and corps and stuff in. Then there is the booklet for the expansion that explains basically everything the bot needs to do and how you can steer him. All right, cool. Here you get explained how to add corporations, how to add expansions. And then these are the action boards. I'm actually a little bit, I don't know. I wanted to say I'm a bit bummed that it's just cardboard and not 3D. But there's actually this tile, and you can slide these in here. So let me just do that. And now the cubes, I think you will use these ones. Don't just get mixed up here and roll around and stuff. So that's really, really nice. I also have these 3D production boards for just playing usual Terraforming Mars, and I can really recommend them. You can just order them on Amazon or Etsy or wherever. And yeah, there's also similar things for Venus, and these are colonies for the bot, I think. All right. So yeah, this is basically all of the new content. Let's just put the Automa stuff aside and take a look at Prelude 2 again, because I think that's the most, the stuff I'm most hyped about. So basically the new cards and corps. I will definitely make sure to release a few videos in the near future. Actually, today is my last day before I'm going on a trip. And so the last day at home. So this video is probably the only video I can produce today. But I'm only gone for like a week, and I'll make sure to produce a few videos on the new corps, preludes, and also project cards once I'm back in Germany. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I hope you got a good look at all of the new content, what's in store, and now I hope you can decide whether you want this new content or not, how you like it, and if it's worth the money. I think it is, but I'm clearly biased. I love Terraforming Mars, but if you're watching this video, I bet you'll also love Terraforming Mars. So yeah, I guess thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys, and goodbye.